So yeah, kind of like Annie said, I learned about Black Wall Street last year actually for the first time in my U.S. history class, and we just touched on it very quickly, and I kind of know the basis of it. I know Black Wall Street was located in Tulsa, Oklahoma, and most wealthiest African American communities during the early 1900s. Um, and as Annie said, it was like very racial tensions there, and it sadly, I believe it was out of jealousy because some white people didn't like seeing black people thrive like that. So it led to high racial tensions, and sadly, it led to the what is known as the Tulsa race massacre. So,
So you guys are crushing it. I did not expect you all to know so much about Black Wall Street. And so I'm actually on my way to get my COVID vaccine. But before I go in here and get the Pfizer shot, I just want to share a quick fact. So this is based on a report from 2020 that, for example, like if I, as a Black man, earn money, or if I have a job and I earn money, how long does that money stay either in my possession or in the hands of another Black person or Black family or Black community, so to speak? And so here's just some interesting facts about how long does a dollar stay in the Black community compared to some other communities. Um, Drop in the chat room how long you think a dollar circulates within the Black community. Drop your answer in the chat room. We'll take just a second, then I'll share the information. So just drop in the chat. Do you think it's 1 day, 3 days, 1 hour, 2 months? How long does a dollar circulate in the Black community? Drop in the chat. I see 30 days, I see 14, 2 weeks, 4 months. So no, you guys are not, you haven't hit it quite yet. A dollar circulates, this is gonna blow your mind, like it blew mine. A dollar circulates only 6 hours in the Black community before it leaves the Black community and goes to another demographic. So a dollar circulates 17 days in the white community before it leaves the white community and goes somewhere else. A dollar circulates 20 days if you're in the Jewish community. A dollar will circulate 20 days in that population. And then a dollar circulates for 30 whole days in the Asian community before it leaves that community. So just to recap, African American Black community, 6 hours before that dollar is in the hands of another population. 6 hours. 17 days for the white community, 20 days for the Jewish community, and 30 days for the Asian community. And I don't want to bore you guys with too much Black Wall Street information, but that was one of the most impressive components of Black Wall Street, which, Rebecca, you got it right on the head, was in Tulsa, Oklahoma. And it was the largest massacre in American history, 1921, roughly 100 years ago now. And in a matter of 2 days, up to 300 people unfortunately lost their lives because of racial frustration and tension and racial violence. And the 35 block community, it was 35 blocks of business, predominantly Black owned, that was burned to the ground in a matter of 2 days. 35 blocks, hundreds of businesses, and 300 Black Americans lost their lives. So, okay, you guys are awesome. Keep crushing it. I'm going to get my vaccine.
If it was still here today, I think if I had to choose where to put it, I would choose Alabama or Georgia because a lot of Black history, well, not like moments, but things happened there, like in Alabama towards like 1950. Martin Luther King and Malcolm X were a big thing.
I got an answer. I would love to see it in Vegas. I think it's a lot of money out in Las Vegas, and people would visit there. So I would love to see a place like that in Las Vegas. Just my personal preference.
Hey, I want to jump in again, guys. I would definitely visit Black Wall Street. It could be in Westerville, Liberty Township, Las Vegas. I'm actually walking downtown Cincinnati right now. We could put a Black Wall Street like right here. This would be a good place for it. Maybe we could have Black Wall Street in Dubai. It could be somewhere maybe like in West Africa. It could be right where you are today, you know? It just takes some partnership and collaboration and some commitment. So I just think you guys are crushing it. But this right here looks like a great place for Black Wall Street.
All the places like that you've all said are amazing. Like Mr. Porter was saying, honestly, it could be anywhere, as long as like there's that collaboration and there are people willing to put in the work and everything. Honestly, Black Wall Street could be anywhere, and I think it would be very prosperous and it would be very wealthy because we'd all be like working together for one common goal. And I just think it's amazing that we all like have like similar ideas as to what Black Wall Street would look like now today to all of us.